Hey everyone, welcome back to Joyful Clicks. Buckle up because today we're diving headfirst into the wacky, wonderful world of American idioms. You know, those sayings that make perfect sense to native speakers but leave everyone else scratching their heads? We've got a top 10 list of head scratchers that are gonna have you sounding like a true blue American in no time. We're talking spill the beans, jump on the bandwagon, the whole shebang. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even impress your friends with your newfound idiom expertise. And hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future linguistic adventures. All right, let's break it down. Okay, first up we've got spill the beans. Now this doesn't involve any actual beans, thankfully. It's all about revealing a secret. Picture this. You're about to throw a surprise party for your best friend. You've got the cake, the decorations, the whole 9 yards. But then, someone spills the beans and ruins the surprise. Bummer, right? That's exactly what this idiom captures. That oh no moment when a secret gets out. Whether it's intentional or, well, a total accident like spilling a can of beans all over the kitchen floor. It's like, dude, you weren't supposed to tell anyone. So, next time you're dying to share a juicy piece of gossip, just remember, you're about to spill the beans. Just kidding. But seriously, use this one with caution, folks. Loose lips sink ships, or in this case, spill the beans. Up next, we're jumping on the bandwagon. That's right, get ready to hop on board for our next idiom adventure. Alright, idiom number 2, jump on the bandwagon. This one's all about following the crowd, going with the flow. You know, when something's trendy and everyone wants a piece of the action. It's like when a new trend pops up and suddenly everyone is talking about it, sharing it, and wanting to be a part of it. It's like that moment a new song comes on and suddenly everyone's dancing, moving to the beat, feeling the rhythm together. Or when a new gadget hits the market and everyone's gotta have it. People line up for hours just to be the first to get their hands on the latest tech. Imagine a big old-fashioned parade with a band playing on a wagon. The music is infectious, drawing everyone in. Everyone's cheering, clapping, and wanting to hop on board for the fun. The excitement is palpable and you can't help but get swept up in it. That's the energy of jumping on the bandwagon. It's about being part of something bigger, feeling the collective joy and enthusiasm. You're joining the movement, being part of the in crowd, even if you're just along for the ride. It's about sharing experiences and making memories together. Maybe you're talking about the latest fashion craze, the must-have styles that everyone is wearing, a new social media challenge that everyone is trying out, posting their own versions online, or even a political movement where people come together to support a cause they believe in. Whatever it is, jumping on the bandwagon means you're joining the party. You're part of the excitement, the buzz, the collective energy. But hey, be warned, sometimes bandwagons can get a little crowded. It can be overwhelming when everyone wants to be part of the same thing. So before you jump on, make sure it's something you actually care about, not just something you feel pressured to do. It's important to stay true to yourself and your own interests. All right, idiom number 3. Bite off more than you can chew. We've all been there, right? That moment when you take on a little too much. Whether it's a giant project at work, a mile-long to-do list, or maybe even that triple-decker burger challenge at your local diner, it's that feeling of being in over your head, like you've got a mouthful bigger than your jaw can handle. You know, you're chewing and it just keeps going. Yeah, that's the essence of biting off more than you can chew. It's a good reminder to pace ourselves, to break things down into smaller bites, and to not be afraid to ask for help when we need it. So next time you're feeling the pressure to do it all, remember this idiom and ask yourself, am I biting off more than I can chew? If the answer is yes, it might be time to step back, take a breath, and maybe cut that sandwich in half. It's time to burn the midnight oil. No, we're not talking about any actual arson here, don't worry. This phrase has nothing to do with fire hazards. This idiom is all about putting in the extra hours, working late into the night, usually to meet a deadline or finish a project. It's about that extra push when time is running out. Picture this. It's the night before a big presentation, and you're up late, hunched over your desk, with only the faint glow of your laptop screen, and maybe a flickering candle, or a very bright desk lamp to keep you company. The world outside is quiet, but your mind is racing. You're laser focused, determined to get the job done, even if it means sacrificing a little sleep. Every tick of the clock reminds you of the approaching deadline. These days it's more of a figurative expression, but it still captures that same sense of dedication and hard work. The essence of pushing through fatigue to achieve your goals remains unchanged. So whether you're a student cramming for exams, an entrepreneur chasing your dreams, or just someone who occasionally pulls an all-nighter, this idiom is for you. It speaks to the universal experience of striving for success. Just remember, while burning the midnight oil can be necessary sometimes, it's also important to prioritize rest and balance in the long run. Your health and well-being are just as crucial as your ambitions. It's time for The Ball Is in Your Court. This one's a classic, and it's all about responsibility and decision-making. Imagine a tennis match, or any sport with a back and forth really. The ball has just been hit to your side of the court. What happens next? Well, it's up to you. You have to decide how to respond, whether to return the serve, aim for a winning shot, or maybe even just let it fly out of bounds. That's the essence of The Ball Is in Your Court. It means it's your turn to make a move, to take action, to make a decision. Someone has presented you with an opportunity or a challenge, and now it's your responsibility to respond. This idiom can be used in all sorts of situations, from business negotiations to personal relationships. So next time you hear this idiom, remember, it's your time to shine. Step up, take charge, and make the most of the opportunity. It's time to be in the same boat. This phrase is more than just a saying, it's a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. This one's all about shared experiences, especially challenges and difficulties. When we face tough times together, we build stronger bonds and deeper connections. Imagine you and your friends are sailing along, enjoying the sunshine and the breeze when suddenly, a storm hits. The calm waters turn turbulent, and the sky darkens. The waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and everyone on board is in the same predicament. The once peaceful journey has become a test of endurance and teamwork. You're all facing the same danger, the same uncertainty, and you have to work together to weather the storm. It's a collective effort to ensure everyone's safety. That's the heart of being in the same boat. It's about unity and solidarity in the face of adversity. It means you're facing a similar situation to someone else, you're dealing with the same challenges, and you understand each other's struggles. This shared experience can create a powerful bond. It's about empathy, camaraderie, and that feeling of not being alone in a tough situation. Knowing that others are going through the same thing can be incredibly comforting. This idiom can be used in all sorts of contexts, from personal setbacks to global issues. Whether it's a small personal challenge or a large-scale crisis, the sentiment remains the same. Whatever the situation, when you're in the same boat as someone else, you share a connection, a sense of understanding, and hopefully, a willingness to support each other through thick and thin. This mutual support can make all the difference. So next time you see someone struggling, remember this idiom and reach out. Offer your support and let them know they're not alone. Together, you can navigate any storm. This one's all about perspective and finding the good in unexpected places. Imagine this. You're all set to go on a dream vacation, but at the last minute, your flight gets canceled. You're bummed, right? But then, you find out that the plane you were supposed to be on had engine trouble and had to make an emergency landing. Suddenly, that canceled flight doesn't seem so bad after all, does it? That's the essence of a blessing in disguise. It's something that seems bad or unlucky at first, but in the end it turns out to be a good thing. So next time you face a setback or disappointment, remember this idiom and ask yourself, could this be a blessing in disguise? It's time for a penny for your thoughts. This one's a classic conversation starter, a way to ask someone what they're thinking, especially if they seem lost in thought or particularly quiet. Imagine you're sitting with a friend, and they've been unusually quiet for a while. They seem distant, lost in their own world. You're curious about what's going on in that brain of theirs, so you ask, "Hey, a penny for your thoughts?" It's more of a figurative expression, a way of saying, "Hey, I'm here for you, I'm interested in what you have to say, so share those thoughts." So next time you notice someone looking pensive, don't be afraid to offer them a penny for their thoughts. This one's for the adventurers, the risk-takers, the ones who aren't afraid to go for it, even if it means breaking a few rules along the way. Imagine this, you're standing at the edge of a cliff, about to bungee jump for the first time. Your heart is racing, your palms are sweaty, but you take a deep breath, ignore that voice of doubt in your head, and you jump. You're literally throwing caution to the wind, embracing the unknown, and trusting that everything will work out. That's the spirit of this idiom. It's about letting go of fear, embracing spontaneity, and taking a chance on something new and exciting. Now, I'm not saying you should go around making reckless decisions or ignoring all common sense, but sometimes a little calculated risk-taking can be a good thing. This idiom is all about pursuing a mistaken or misguided course of action. It's about putting your energy and effort into something that's not going to lead to the desired result. Imagine this. You're walking through the park and you see a squirrel scamper up a tree. You point it out to your dog, who gets all excited and starts barking furiously at the base of the tree. But here's the thing, the squirrel is long gone, having already scurried to a different tree. Your poor pup is barking up the wrong tree, completely missing the mark. So, next time you find yourself feeling stuck or frustrated, remember this idiom and ask yourself, am I barking up the wrong tree? Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about these American idioms. Remember, idioms are like spices in a recipe. They add flavor and personality to your language. So don't be afraid to use them in your everyday conversations, just like a true American. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun and educational content. See you next time.